Honor plays for Cowrie Rugby Football Club, the central back that plays the hooker position. And then Adenirong Benga Hamed, he plays for Goza Rugby Football Club. He is the most capped player in the Black Stallions. So the 23 players invited to go to Zambia. They will leave the country on Monday, do 2 weeks camping exercise in Lusaka, and then get ready for that crucial Africa Cup 1C. They'll play Zambia on the 21st and then play Zimbabwe on the 24th. They beat Zambia, they go to 1B. They play at 1B, qualify, they go to 1A, and that's the real deal, because at that stage they can qualify to play for the World Cup qualifier. So guys, you see, it's not just football. Good to see rugby doing big things, Ivan.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's good to see them. And one other important fact is the fact that most of these guys, about 80%, play for the same club, which is Cowries Rugby Football Club.
Yeah.
So team chemistry is there already, some synergy. So the guys from the Police Rugby Football Club and other ones will just come together to add to the quality coming out from Cowries. So I'm quite optimistic. There was a time I met the technical director sometime last year, and he has big dreams for Nigerian rugby, and has been working very, very hard to actualize these dreams. I hope that they go to Lusaka and get the necessary results. If not, all of this hard work over the years will have been in vain.
That's the dream. They're getting ready for the Africa Cup 1C. So let's wish the rugby team all the best. You saw the team here last night, and for us at Channels TV, we'll keep supporting rugby in Nigeria, because from today, 99 more days to the 2015 Rugby World Cup in England. Who says someday Nigeria won't play there? Let's see how that is going to be. Okay, we're getting ready for that crucial. We say crucial because Anthony Koiki keeps reminding me that Nigerian football, particularly with the Super Eagles, is at a state of emergency. So there's nothing as Chad or Uganda. When they have a game, it's crucial. They need to win. So we're getting ready for that crucial game against Chad. There's been a lot of talking points of listening to Coach Stephen Keshi. He says he will not underrate Chad. The captain of the side, Vincent Senyama, is saying the same thing. Let's listen to him and then we'll come back. So much to talk about. Don't go anywhere. Stay.
With due respect, we should win, but then we're not going to underrate anybody. We're not going to underrate the Chadians. I don't really know much about them, but then we're going to go all out. God help us. We're going to go all out, do everything humanly possible to get 3 points in that game. We just pray God to help, that we will achieve what we want to achieve on Saturday. We want victory, we want success.
The objective is simple for Super Eagles captain Vincent Senyama. The team wants victory, they want success. So on Saturday they will file out to take on Chad. Tolu, let me come to you quickly. It's the same word. They will not underrate Chad. I think that's the way to go.
I've had it so many times. Now we just hope it's real. I mean, we're not supposed to underrate Congo, but they did. We're not supposed to underrate Sudan, they did.
South Africa.
Uganda. The list these days is becoming scary. I hope Chad won't be the next one. I sincerely hope that we can get back to when we used to annihilate teams like this, take them to the cleaners, 4-0, 5-0, maybe 6-1 like we did Liberia in 2012, while preparing for the Africa Cup of Nations in South Africa. I mean, we have to get back to that stage where we take on teams confidently, score lots of goals, dominate possession. Nigerians crave that kind of football. If we are not really dominating, at least be attack-minded. Don't be pessimistic or too conservative. Show some optimism. Go out there, find the weak points. Just hit the jugular. These are the things we want the national. This is the way we want the national team to play ball. Over the past few games now, we've not seen that, and we can barely count how many wins we've recorded over the last 11, 12, 15 games. It's a new time. It's a new season. Let's hope we can start with a good win over Chad. If we trash them 5-0, I wouldn't say it's Chad. I mean, it's been a long time I've seen Nigeria win that way. So I want an emphatic win. And if they concentrate as much as we want them to, play at the level at which we expect them to play, I think they can do it. We're playing at home. Let's make everything to our own advantage.
Even I think the word Tolu was trying to get is he needs to see fight,
Yeah.
hunger, determination
Exactly.
in this new look Super Eagles team. I think it's about time we start saying that.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's what most Nigerians have been clamoring for. They want to see that fight back in the side. They don't want laid-back approaches to games anymore. And Stephen Keshi has, said this is a new beginning. So let's see what happens this weekend. But like Tolu rightly said, apart from wanting to see the fight, the hunger, there needs to be some form of entertainment. That is playing good, fluid football. If you get that, there's no way Nigeria will not rise back to the pinnacle of African football. So with determination, hunger, and good football, mix both of them together. Come on, the top is the destination point.
That's it. But Tulu, while we were saying the Super Eagles lost to Uganda, South Africa, struggled with Sudan, something's telling me that it's good for African football. The African football is actually growing. No more pushovers.
True. No more pushovers. But then we have to look at, if we're looking at it in that light, it seems we are trying to raise the standard. It looks like the standard has risen in other countries. More so, I think the standards have dropped at the other side. Egypt won the Africa Cup of Nations 3 years, 3 tournaments on the bounce, and then they didn't qualify for the next 3 between 2010 and 2015. And that's shocking, for a team that just came off winning 3 on the bounce. The other time it was Cameroon's turn. Now, Nigeria has only taken part in one of the last 2 African Cup of Nations. And that is a shocking statistics.
Bring down your voice when you're saying that. It's almost unbelievable.
It's a shocking statistics, but then I think we have to accept the fact that other teams are now getting serious. It looks like they have benefited from somewhere, maybe from FIFA, and it looks like they now know how to put some real-time development into their grassroots football, and those who are opportune to travel outside, because most of these countries are francophone, so you go to France, play in the lower division in France, get a regular playing time, even if it is in the lower division. Some of them who don't get regular playing time get the exposure, get what they need to do. And when they come to play against the tougher teams, it is their one chance to show to the world that, hey guys, I exist. So they come and play the best of their football at that time. Look, the guys in Congo will never, guys who prosecuted the match in Calabar will never forget in their life that they came to Nigeria and won by 3
That's
goals
it.
to 2.
Claude Leroy says that's his best game as a coach.
Playing against the bigger sides motivates them. It's one chance. If you've never had TV before, now you know.
Exactly.
The name
And
will
then
stay haunted in memory.
where's he playing? Where's he playing? Almeria. In Spain.
It's scoring.
A particular Branty came from South Africa, scored 2 goals in Nigeria. If you've never heard his name before, now you know it's going to stick in your head. Because remember the guy who tormented the Super Eagles defense. That is a chance for them, and they don't joke with it. So that is why they've been rising lately. And I think the bigger teams need to wake up and say, hey guys, this is our position. We have to get back to that place.
Just to show that there are no minnows in football anymore. So that's it. Update coming from the Super Eagles camp. We're getting set for that crucial game against Chad on Saturday. Let's talk about the Flying Eagles now. Before the FIFA World Cup in New Zealand, this team played admirable football, went to the African Youth Championship in Senegal, won the championship, defeated almost everything they played friendly games with, went to Germany, defeated Hoffenheim, Nuremberg, and then went to the World Cup, lost the first game to Brazil, won the second one against North Korea, won the third against Hungary, but today comes as a shock to a lot of people because they didn't play the sort of football that they're known for. We'll just run through some of the results from the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. Australia lost by 2 goals to nothing to Uzbekistan. And guys, to an extent, that's a surprise. Huge surprise. Germany defeated Nigeria by a single goal. Everyone says it's a well-deserved victory for the Germans. Portugal defeated New Zealand 2-1. The game between Brazil and Uruguay ended goalless. These guys are familiar foes. They know themselves very well. But Brazil won 5-4 on penalties. Quickly, guys, let's talk about that game between Nigeria and Germany. I'll let you start talking to us now. On Twitter, it's channels_sports, and on Facebook, or channels like sports. Ivan, what the Germans did that I saw, they say shut out their play. Don't let them move. How come the Flying Eagles, or Coach Manu Garba didn't see it and say to themselves that the only way is to put the ball on the ground and not play long?
Well, I don't think he wouldn't have seen what the Germans did. He would have seen it, but in terms of his boys executing his orders, that's another matter entirely. Just look at the first half. Nigeria could not string 2 or 3 passes together.